Welcome to Journey Through the Word with Miss Pleasant. Remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share, share, share. Don't forget to drop your comments, your questions for the segment today, and your prayer requests. We do respond, and we will journey through the Word together. Today is the second. Let's journey through Proverbs Chapter 2. Here goes. My child, listen to what I say and treasure my commands. Tune your ears to wisdom and concentrate on understanding. Cry out for insight and ask for understanding. Search for them as you would for silver. Seek them like hidden treasure. Then you will understand what it means to fear the Lord, and you will gain knowledge of God. For the Lord grants wisdom, from his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. He grants a treasure of common sense to the honest. He is a shield to those who walk with integrity. He guards the path of the just and protects those who are faithful to him. All right, dissection time. So in the beginning, it said, my child, listen to what I say. In the King James Version, it say, my son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments within thee, so that thou incline thy ear unto wisdom and apply thy heart to understanding. In that first segment, it seemed like God is really yearning for us to listen. It's like he is like, listen, please listen, my child. Seek me. Really focus in. He said, take his commandments and bind them in your heart. So first, we would have to know what is his commandments if we're going to add that to our daily living, right? So let's go over them. He has 10 of them. There is 10 commandments. 1, thou shalt have no other gods before me. God wants what is best for you. If you put something else before him in your life, it is hard for him to bless you. Commandment 2, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images. Anything you worship more than God is a graven image. Cars, clothes, sports, even our jobs, our spouses, relationships, money are dangerous things to worship because they can go away. But God will never go away. And that's why it's best for us to only worship him. Commandment 3, thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. This can mean using God's name like a swear word, or it can mean saying you are a Christian but not living or acting like Jesus would want you to act. Commandment 4, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Sunday or the Sabbath day is a day we can all go to church, worship God, and learn how to be better people and Christians. Keeping it holy means doing our best to remember him throughout the day. Commandment 5, honor thy father and thy mother. It is important to show our parents respect, our overseers, our guide, whoever we're under the authority of, to show respect. This might look different for everyone, but we should always try to love and care for those who cared for us first. Thou shalt not kill. A simple but important rule for everyone. That was number 6. 7, thou shalt not commit adultery. Men and women make promises to each other when they are married. These promises are important, and breaking them causes deep sadness and illness to the body. That's the one sin that is actually a sin against your body. Keeping those promises help men and women have happy marriages and happy lives. 8, thou shalt not steal. It is important to God that his children are honest with each other and with others. Taking anything that doesn't belong to you is stealing, and it's against his commandment. 9, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. This one is about honesty. If you lie to someone, you are bearing false witness and may cause harm to yourself or others. And 10, thou shalt not covet. To covet means to be jealous. There's several ways of being jealous. Several ways. It's not always the most obvious way. But we always have to refine ourselves and check ourselves and make sure we are not coming under this one, because this one comes very subtly. This one is not a real action of the hand or a deed. It's an action or deed of the heart, of the mind, of the thought. To covet means to be jealous of something someone else has that you want it desperately. Coveting makes a person miserable and keeps them from putting God first. This commandment helps keep you from falling into bad habits. So God is saying, listen, please follow wisdom. And we are in chapter 1, we learned who wisdom was. Wisdom says she is with you. She is trying to guide you on the path of a successful life, trying to keep your feet from those traps that we often set for ourselves by following the desires of this flesh. God is pleading within us through these first verses in chapter 2 to listen to him, to keep these commandments, and to follow wisdom. Let's continue. All right. For the Lord grants wisdom. From his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. He grants a treasure of common sense to the honest. He is a shield to those who walk with integrity. He is a shield to those who walk with integrity. I just want to stop right there for a minute. Because what does that mean to us in our daily lives? He is a shield. That means that things are going to come up against us. Often people think, oh, why would this good God cause this to happen? Cause that to happen? That's not God causing anything to happen. He's telling us from the beginning, things will happen. If he's telling us that he is a shield, you only need a shield against attack, right? So we can be sure of one thing. Things are going to come up against us. But God said he is a shield. I mean, he will protect us. He will block those attacks for those who have integrity. Okay, it says, he guards the path of the just and protect those who are faithful to him. Then you will understand what is right, just, and fair, and you will find the right way to go. For wisdom will enter your heart, and knowledge will fill you with joy. Wise choices will watch over you. Understanding will keep you safe. So, let's dissect. You understand why you are doing this. People may be looking at you like you're crazy, like you can just take this real quick and keep that money in your pocket, or you can just do this little scheme and put yourself above the other, because nobody will never know. You could just backdoor somebody. You could just do these things. But we know we have to listen to wisdom, because we know that those things are traps that will destroy us in the long run. So the knowledge that we are keeping is the knowledge to what we know. We know that those are traps. We know that although those things look good in the beginning, they are the road to death. So wisdom is saying, act on what you know, not on what you see at the moment, not on what you feel, but what you know. All right, wisdom will save you from evil people, from those whose words are twisted. These men turn from the right way to walk down dark paths. What are some things that causes us to turn from the right way and walk down dark paths? People don't just jump and want, well, some people, but just jump and want to walk down these dark paths. There's things that's enticing us to go that way, leading us down that dark path. And oftentimes, it's something that's coming from a desire of this flesh. We feeling like we need more, so money can cause us to go that way. We feel like we're lonely, so relationships can cause us to go this way. We feeling sexual, so sexual encounters can cause us to go down this way of a dark path. All of the feelings, they all go back to the desires of this flesh. And those desires are strong oftentimes. But the way to weaken them is to strengthen your spirit man. And we strengthen our spirit man is by following wisdom. And wisdom said, go on what you know. How do you know? Because it's right here in his word. These are God's word, and he's telling us. So let's continue. Wisdom will save you from evil people, from those whose words are twisted. These men turn from the right way to walk down dark paths. They take pleasure in doing wrong, and they enjoy the twisted ways of evil. Cracking up, just having a good time, because sin is fun oftentimes. That's just like all type of things. What are some things that make people feel good, but they are terrible and lead to destructive lives? Drugs is one of them. People take drugs because they make them feel very good, but we see the disaster and the outcome that's attached to that. Wisdom will say, don't do it. Don't do it. Please, my son. Please, my daughter. Don't do it. Don't take that hit. Don't take that puff. Don't do it, because you're going to want to do it again. You're going to want to do it again. And I see the outward, the final destruction, the trap that's being set for you. That goes into all things. Okay, they take pleasure in doing wrong, and they enjoy the twisted ways of evil. Their actions are crooked, and their ways are wrong. Wisdom will save you from the immoral woman, from the seductive words of the promiscuous woman. This is a warning to his sons, to his daughters. You know how some people say, yeah, they can talk the drawers off somebody, or you have all these feelings in yourself, and somebody is saying all the words that you want to hear. How can wisdom protect us from that? Wisdom can protect us from that by right here where God is saying, don't go those ways. Don't commit fornication. Don't commit adultery. He's not just saying this because he don't want you to have fun. He's saying this because he wants to protect your body, because you don't know the outcome of that. The outcome may be a disease. The outcome may be an incurable disease. The outcome may be a child that alters the trajectory of your life, of what your purpose and plan was. So now you are being rerouted on a new path. The outcome are ways that causes life to be harder for us when God has planned this perfect, successful, smooth life for us. All right, let's go back. Wisdom will save you from the immoral woman and from the seductive words of the promiscuous woman. She has abandoned her husband and ignores the covenant she made before God. Entering her house leads to death. It is the road to the grave. The man who visits her is doomed. He will never reach the path of life. So follow the steps of the good and stay on the path of the righteous. For only the godly will live in the land, and those with integrity will remain in it. But the wicked will be removed from the land, and the treacherous will be uprooted. These are all warnings. These are all warnings. We have to think. God is the creator, right? He sees the whole picture. He knows what's in somebody's heart. He knows what's in somebody's mind. These are the things that we cannot see. So when we're acting on our feelings and the desires of our flesh, we kind of go into it blind. We're being led down that dark street that they was just talking about it, because we're really going with blindfolders on, because all we know is what we can see and what somebody is saying. We don't know the true heart, and God searches the heart of man. So following wisdom is leading us on a light path, the path of success. Shooting in the dark, following that dark path is an unknown, risky path of death. Now, that sums it up for Proverbs Chapter 2. Let's go on with our discussion questions. We are discussing these in our groups or with ourselves. Let's see. Okay, question 1. What does it look like to actively search for wisdom in daily life? Question 2. How has wisdom protected you? Or could it have protected you in the past? Question 3. What habits help you stay on the right path? I would love to hear these discussion questions. I would love to be in the room having this discussion with you. Please share. That sums it up for Proverbs Chapter 2.